There are international norms and conventions for the process of labeling an organization a terrorist group. So now, as the defense ministry, as the federal government, has it followed all these norms? Because many people are alleging that this is a violation of international convention.
What due process do you need to bring a group that want to bring chaos into a nation? I will give you an example. There is a video that is circulating that a Hausa man is being beaten by the Southeasterners. They wanted a repercussion, and that is the same issue to be repeated in the North. These are some of the things that people don't know. There are so many intelligent reports of what they are doing. Even if you carry arms or try to remove arms from security forces, is it one of the problems? I mean, for a group to be leveled, what of hate speeches? So many hate speeches all over the world to bring the confusion in the country. Also, felting of the armed forces with fuel bomb is also part of it. So constitutionally, they should have followed normal means, due process, in whatever measure they have. But they didn't do. They decided to go by force. They even mentioned, to some extent, they go to the public and say that if their demands are not met, they will bring the country to a standstill. Is that what should be allowed?
The UN guarantees the right to self-determination. So, question IPOB now, do you think this is a violation of international norms?
I told you exercises are part and parcel of military training, and they do it in each of the geographical zones. Why didn't it happen in Northeast? I mean in North Central? Why didn't it happen in the Southwest? Why didn't it happen in the Northwest, where they have other exercises like that? It's, you know, in a country where you have the armed forces, you need to train in each part of the country so that the troops will be familiar with the ground. And that's what is happening. They didn't go there to fight IPOB, but in the essence of the exercises, they went beyond what is expected of them. They blocked them through roadblock, and they were pelting them with all sorts of issues. And they even tried to remove arms from some of the soldiers there.
Let's go into the nitty-gritty of the military exercise against the IPOB and also the Operation Python Dance. Now, does that also entail bloodshedding? Because there have been a lot of allegations of bloodshedding with video evidence on bloodshedding in the Southeast.
You said you understand. Why did you see it? Was it not because they blocked, roadblock, the military, going for an exercise with heavy armored tanks? You block them. Then you are inviting a problem. I believe the exercise has nothing to do with IPOB issue. The IPOB should have followed the constitutional prohibition to go for their yearnings or for what they are looking for. But they didn't do that. Instead, they were blocking the military. Like I said, there is no part, no geographical zone that these exercises are not being held. And it's been done timely. Last year it was there. Was it done because of IPOB? This is number 2. They did one last year, same period. Why now?
Now, a lot of, most of the federal government's reaction is filled from perceived hate speeches now. And I'm asking, I'm throwing this to you, does hate speech confers the status of a terrorist organization on a group?
No, just that one, no. But there are others that will make it form the hate speech to become a terrorist group. Like it's just one in this. I've mentioned others. Destruction of life and property, obstruction of peaceful going in the society, and so many others. Having arms or producing arms, like the time bomb they are producing, it's part of them. And there are others. In fact, if you go by their own hate speech is beyond, because we have other evidences that shows that these people do a lot of under when you are talking about people having a security group, National Guard, forming their own arms, importation of arms. Can we listen towards that? You are talking of Turkey. Most of the arms were decent and not of quite long that Kanu was seen with one of the ambassadors from Turkey. So these are some of the things that we have gone.
You are saying that the IPOB got Turkish backing, but the Turkish government have denied that that wasn't the ambassador.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the foreign affairs have done their own bit. They have covered that angle. So whether he's not or not, this is part and parcel of some of the indices that it was discovered that the arms are coming from there, and he was seen with so many people, not only him.
With the military being accused of gross human rights violation in the Southeast, is this a violation to the rule of engagement of the military exercise in the Southeast?
Benga, you keep on making the same issue.
No,
this exercise has nothing to do with...
If it's a civil breakdown...
If it is a civil breakdown, definitely police will be there. The exercise didn't go there to compel IPOB right or something.
Isn't this like killing an ant with a sledgehammer?
How? Because the police action, if it is a riot, then the police action would have been there. But these people were going there to do their legitimate constitutional duty. That is by doing exercise and training of their armed forces on different grounds, like I said, which they call python dance. And I told you there are similar exercises going across the country, not only in the southeast. So there are two different issues, and I mentioned it, I told you earlier that the exercise has nothing to do with a problem. They just saw it coming, and they believe that the exercise being there because of, no, it wasn't.